ESPN.
That's what I'm saying. It's like ESPN, but less boring.
No.
He had the most QBs of the entire season.
I have a point.
I have a point to make. Since
make.
98, he has had more tossing passes than any front runner in the game. Ready? No, we'll just do it. No countdown. No, because then you never know where to do it on one or one go.
Well, if you establish it, then we'll know. It's usually one.
No, listen, even when you establish it, just have you seen Lethal Weapon? No, stop. Just don't.
Okay.
What's up, Internet boys and girls? Welcome to The Hype. I'm your host, TJ Sloan, here with my guest, Dusti Minier.
Hi, guys. Girls.
Oh. There's no sexism on The Hype. We talk about topics for all genders, including animals. Super progressive here on The Hype. I just can't seem to. Can't. We have a good show. It's going to be good, so here we go. I'm ready. You ready? She's not ready. But you're ready, so we're going to get started. All right, let's try that shit again. Okay. We've got a good... No, we're not starting from the very beginning. Listen, we got like 3 takes of that. Okay. That's good. Oh. The topic that I want to talk about is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The trailer came out a little while ago now for that, but it's something that I've been wanting to talk about, and I thought that you would be the perfect guest to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy because I know you're a pretty big fan. Mm-hmm. So what do you think of the Volume 2 trailer?
I'd say just based on the fact that the first one was a very solid movie, I don't think a lot of people knew what to expect when it came out because, you know, regular superhero movies like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, all those, they've been around for so long and people have standards and opinions and, you know, things to base their expectations off of. So just going off of that, I think that they really had some freedoms with the first one and they really did it pretty well. Yeah. The casting was really great. I think Chris Pratt was amazing as Star-Lord. And obviously they really played up the cuteness of Baby Groot in this trailer.
Yeah, they did.
Speaking as a girl who likes cute things, that's definitely something that got me. But just in general, I'd say it looks like it's going to be a pretty good second installment. I'm excited for it, and I think that overall, just based on what I've seen so far and how people are responding to it, I'd say it's adequately hyped. I don't think it can be overhyped just because it is kind of a newer franchise and they are on a really good foot with it right now. So as long as they continue doing what they're doing and just trying to make it the best it can be, I think that it's going to be a success.
I think that that's a fair assessment of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2. It's impossible to ignore the success of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 when talking about Volume 2. But I've got to disagree with you because I think that because of the success of Volume 1, Volume 2 is being a little overhyped. You are totally right by saying that they had so much freedom with the first one because they weren't very well-known characters, right? So they had some freedom to kind of get away with some things. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy is huge, you know what I mean? It's on kids' folders and backpacks, and I have, you know, nerd friends who maybe their favorite hero isn't just Spider-Man or Superman or something like that anymore. It's Rocket the raccoon, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or something like that. And following different nerd fan pages and stuff like that on Twitter and whatnot, it seems like now people are all aboard the Guardians hype train. And the thing is with it being Volume 2, with them not being fresh, brand new characters, I don't know that you can strike gold a second time like that. Sometimes writers look at the first movie, they say what worked, right? And then they capitalize on that too much to where they kind of shove it in our face a little bit more. Like, for example, everyone really loved Groot in the first one, right? He's freaking adorable. Right. So they've got Baby Groot in Volume 2. Now, if he's cute here and there, I'm gonna dig it. But if they push it too much because they know that that's something people want to see, I think it could end up taking away from the movie.
They just kind of have to play midfield and kind of know what they did right, but not try to oversell it too much, and it'll hopefully be a solid product.
Yeah, I agree. And I hope that they do that too, because I am personally really excited for Volume 2. Even though I do think it's being a little overhyped, I am really excited to see what they do with these characters, because it surprised me, like I think it surprised everyone, in being one of my favorite Marvel movies, if not just movies in general, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really fall in love with the characters.
Yeah, I would say that too, just even outside of superhero movies, I think it's just a really fun movie to watch, and it's a good storyline, good characters, so all around solid film.
Yeah.
My topic that I want to talk about happens to be the 2 new singles that Ed Sheeran released, Shape of You and Castle on the Hill. So what are your thoughts on those?
I was really stoked to see some new music coming from Ed Sheeran, because personally I'm a fan. Not a huge fan or anything like that, but I really respect his music and I like his sound, I like his style. I actually struggled with this one quite a bit for being our first music review. I'm gonna go with Overhyped on Ed Sheeran's singles. Don't get me wrong, Ed Sheeran is like a really big, music icon now. It went from being a name that people only associated with writing for One Direction to now being like he's his own entity, you know what I mean? And that's really cool, because I think he really encapsulates the singer-songwriter essence with the modern times of everything kind of being really fake and plastic when it comes to music. He has a very natural feel to it. And Shape of You, I love. It was a very surprising yet familiar song to come from Ed. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of taking a different direction in the style of the song, but his lyrics really fit Ed. You know what I mean? Like, it really is him. But then Castle on the Hill, I almost couldn't get all the way through. There's just something that gets to me more, and I think this is the perfect example of that. He's got one single that is just my jam right now, Shape of You, I've been listening to on Spotify nonstop, and then Castle on the Hill, I'm like, anytime I even hear it come on, I'm like, get it out of here. Go. So that's me. I'm saying Overhyped, not Ed Sheeran as an artist, but I think the 2 singles in general are kind of being overhyped. And don't get me wrong, I'm super stoked that Ed's coming out with more music. I think it's been a little bit, but yeah. Okay, so Dusty, I can tell that this is very important to you, and you, I'm guessing, are gonna disagree with what I said. So Dusty, are his singles being overhyped or underhyped right now?
Oh, I for sure gotta disagree with you. I don't think they're overhyped, but I don't think they're underhyped either. I think he's getting the attention he deserves, just because personally, I know I'm probably a bigger fan than you, but I also have more broader taste. Like, you're very, you know what you like and you listen to that. I mean, you have branched out a little bit recently, but I feel like I listen to so much in terms of the genres of music and things that I listen to. It kind of gives different people something, and they don't have to just be like, I feel this certain way about the one. They kind of have 2 different sounds to choose from and experience, so that was pretty cool. And then just the fact that it's been a while since he's put out new music. I think that some people have been waiting a while for him to do that. So
Are you some people?
Yes. Just on a side note, I think it's cool that his albums for some reason follow like a math theme, and now it's like division for some reason. If you didn't notice that.
Okay.
The album artwork is a division symbol. So he had
I did not notice
plus
that.
and then multiply and now division. So
okay.
Keeping it consistent.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
that.
it's cool. So yeah, it's simple. That's like a banger, if you want to call Shape of You a banger.
Yes.
It's not.
I attend raves on the nightly, and Shape of You has been not even remixed.
Not, but
just the original song is at every.
As far as the 2 of them go,
it's a rager.
As far as the 2 of them go in comparison.
In comparison,
that's
yes.
As far as
yes.
I'm taking that, I'm not saying by any means that it's bumping in the club, but it could be. So I think that's why it's adequately hyped, just because it's time for some new Sheeran music out there.
I actually need to find that out. The third and final topic comes from you, the viewers. I picked a tweet from @QualityArctic, who wanted us to talk about Horizon Zero Dawn, the upcoming PlayStation 4 original set to release at the end of February. If I'm correct, when you and I watched the trailer for this episode, you had never seen it before, right? You didn't know what it was at all? Okay. I think that's going to be really interesting perspective for someone who...
First impression.
Yeah. So, overhyped or underhyped?
I'll say underhyped, just
Okay.
because this is totally coming from me not knowing much about it and not hearing much, but it seems like something that's a fresh take. I know I don't have as much video game experience as like you would, or
Right.
other people that are pretty serious gamers. I've always played games of some sort in my life, but I'm never like, it's not something that I devote a lot of time to, even though I do enjoy it. I just always have other things to do. So just from the trailer I saw, the main character being a female, it looks like, that you're playing. That's pretty tight. Not something that's done often, so I hope that that's something that more video game companies can start doing more often. The animals look super cool.
Yeah, they
like,
do.
holy crap.
Mechanical dinosaurs.
Yeah, and like birds and horses and things like that, and the whole
Yeah.
EMP that just kind of knocks them out. That's pretty cool, honestly.
I've been someone who has been keeping up with Horizon Zero Dawn since it was first announced. I'm still going to agree with you and say underhyped for Horizon Zero Dawn. I think it is such a sick concept. It started out being basically, hey, mechanical dinosaurs and we're kind of cavemen again. And I'm like, I don't really know what's going on there,
Yeah.
but I know that I like it. And then they're like, hey, it's gonna be a female lead, and it's not a reboot of Tomb Raider. So I'm like, all right, I can dig that as well. It looks like she's very strong, like leadership qualities, independent and stuff like that. And not trying to get on too much of like a feminist kick or anything like that, but I do think it's cool when we have video games like this.
It's refreshing.
To help kind of break down some of those gender barriers and stuff like that. I will say from the recent trailer that came out, I'm not sure how I feel about the villain yet. If I had to give it a negative, he seems really just very like general villain
Not sure
type.
what the motivation is
Right.
yet.
The trailer hinted that some of the robots are being controlled in some sort of way, so it's just going to be really interesting to see how this world works. And like you said, the graphics look like they're going to be really, really good. Of course, being on current gen like this, hopefully they kind of make the leap for that 4K stride. Whether they're actually going to do that, I don't know. I haven't researched that. I probably should have. But hopefully they make the jump for that, because I think that this is going to be a very beautiful world that we're going to be in.
Yeah,
this sort of technology meets nature.
If you guys know, go ahead and like comment and let us know so we know.
Right, exactly.
Because I'd be interested in knowing what that's going to be about. So
the other thing I want you to comment on is how you feel about this video game having a female lead. Is that something that you're really stoked for? Or are you super backwards and you're just like, nope, every video game should have a male lead. I hate women. I think there's some games that no matter who you are, you hear about them and you at least know that it's happening. Like if another Call of Duty game was coming, there probably is another Call of Duty game coming out.
And
everyone knows about it.
Even with like Last of Us 2 just dropping, like my newsfeed, that was all over it.
Right.
Because people were so freaking excited, understandably. But like with this, it looks like it's pretty cool, but I haven't heard much yet. So
Right. So
I don't know. Maybe people just don't know what to expect. They're still waiting for more details like us.
And maybe that's a good thing, because it means that the fans aren't getting too hyped right now.
Don't get their expectations up here.
Yeah.
And it's down here. I love ball.
Yep, you gotta love ball.
How do you end a video?
That was it. Nope, you did it right there. Please like, comment, and just do those. We'll catch you on the. Done.
What the hell was that?
And that is how you get famous on YouTube. Yes. Where's my cat?
All right.
I'm just gonna do it.
No,
that was your one. Everybody gets one. Everybody.
All right, that's all we have for you for this episode. Thanks to TJ for having me.
You're welcome.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and tell us whether you agree, you disagree, what do you want to see next. Tweet at me at Pirates_3 using hashtag HypeTrain. Let me know what you want to see in the next episode. Episode 4. I already have my guest picked out. I have like a guest list of people that want to be on the hype with me, which makes me hype. I am hype because of the hype. Get hype. All aboard the hype train. We will catch you at the next stop.
Choo.
It's not choo-choo.
I did choo-choo.
Frick! Watch the first 2 episodes.
I did! I just wanted to do my own thing.
No, there's no individuality on this
By
show.
the way, being a guest on here, it is no joke. You have to have references. They do a background check.
Yep.
There's a deposit.
There's a deposit. Non-refundable.
Yeah.
I pocket that shit. pudding packs.
Pudding. It's called snack packs, you dumbass.
I'm not endorsed by them.
Oh,
you
shit.
can't say that shit.
Non-name brand, sorry. Okay.
Yes, non-name brand pudding packs.
Pudding treats.
Go for it.
See you at the next stop.